what was our favorite thing Melee related that happened in 2020? Let's end back. It's a new year. Let's end back looking at the past a little bit and
Sure.
reflecting and enjoying some of the good moments. So, JD, what was your favorite thing about 2020 Melee related?
It's really hard to skip past when June rolled around and rollback just kind of brought us out of this, like, just really exploded on the scene and was just, it felt like our hearts all just like flooded with joy of like, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
this is what we've been dreaming of since 2002, right? Like this is everything, and it's remained to be that exciting, and it's not even fully decked out with features yet. But man, that was a great day, and playing Slippy and getting back into net play because it feels like Melee again. That needs to be said. Like that's like zero on the tier list, right?
Yes, yeah, that is zero S tier, Swedish delight in New Jersey zero type thing.
Exactly, Dark Tooth in Long Island type
Yep.
shit. So besides that, it would be honestly very recently 5 days of Melee. It was having the perspective of seeing it come together, um, watching all these people that frankly I've never heard of, but I've seen their work for years on the TOing side, on the content side, watching it be organized with not just a passion, but with a competency, like the skill that they have developed over time. It was, and Matt.Zeb and Walt and Juna and all these, so many people I'm not mentioning, but I'm sure they've gotten their credit somewhere. Like pulling together these different acts and this content and the tournaments and the talent, and it was really inspiring to be like, okay, this isn't just like a sick game and a welcoming and a warm community of friends. Like we are professionals. We are amongst hardworking, talented, smart people that can put together an event so quickly and have it just be such a success. Like that whole arc had its ups and downs for me personally. I think it was a bit of an ego thing. We'll talk about that at some point, but
We talked about it also.
you're right. We did talk about
Yeah.
it.
But we'll go back. We'll go back.
Yeah,
We should
check
do a
out.
rewind episode. That would be a fun special.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But regardless, like watching that all come together was just another reminder of like, doesn't matter where I end up in the scene or where my journey takes me. If I could be amongst these people, I will grow as a person no matter what. And it was
Hmm.
just really refreshing to see that come together. It was great.
God damn, that hit me in the feels, dude.
It's true though.
That I know.
Great way to end the year.
Yeah. No. God damn. I wish I said something first because that should have ended the
You
episode.
you threw it at me, brother.
That's my fault. Yeah. Well, favorite thing for me is something more personal, I guess.
Hmm.
Like it's um I think the start of the year, like how do I phrase it? I mean, so much has happened outside in my real life in 2020, and I've been pretty open about it on Twitter and with you and on the podcast about it. So I think I don't I you know, but that's not melee related, but everything's melee related. So
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think that I for 2020, like in a more general sense, like I have to I have to give it shout outs to HNC season one. Like that time for me was a lot of personal growth, a lot of confidence building that I didn't have before. And like because of the results I made and the work that I put in, I've become such a different person, and it's really affected me both like on in my personal life, but also like in what I realized I love doing and what kind of content I want to make and stuff like that. And like to that's the sort of the broad overview, but in more detailed specifics, like I think I've always been chasing sort of trying to be a good player, always being player focused, and we know that. We've had talks about that,
Hmm.
how I always will be a player first before a content creator, before a TO, anything like that. And it just felt like HNC season one was accumulation of everything I was building up to, starting from small breakouts in the summer of 2019. and beating Smuckers, beating Smokey, beating Pano, so many great players to make it on
Beating me?
being you for the first time, right? I beat you for the first time. I beat Vortex for the first time. Getting fourth at HNC, that incredible run, pre HNC beating La Luna,
Yeah.
It just felt so good. It really started off the year right for me, and really gave me a lot of confidence to know that I am capable of stuff that I set my mind to. And I think I it was something that I've always wanted to believe in, and I think that's very apparent from episode 1, of the Wannabes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not something I really believed till the end of HNC, where I got barely 14th, and from there, I learned to video edit because I wanted to make a combo video with my name on it, and a little bit egotistical, but that felt like the first Tri-State PR that really meant something to me, and from there it gave me the confidence to set for the job that I wanted later down the line, to get a career, a job that I'm oh, this will actually be, this is a career thing. It's not just something to make money off of. It gave me the confidence to stand up to my family when I needed to, and yeah, I honestly, I'm getting a little teary about this, but it's thanks to Melee that I got that confidence, and HNC season 1 was the accumulation of that. So, and the start of it all at the same time. So that's what I'm thankful for in 2020.